Yo, what's up? We back. Another episode, Relax and Take Note. Mike Pace, K Dub, the homie Quinn. What's happening, fellas?
What's good with
Going on, Mike, with that fresh shave up top.
Yeah, man. I dropped the top, you know what I'm saying? Let the top back. Pulled up.
I'm gonna be that way soon myself. Start playing with it.
You trying to pull up to the scene with the ceiling music?
I'm gonna have to holding on to it for dear life.
But hey, got that George Jeffs.
I've been had the RIP mind cause it was bad. It was bad. Yeah. Man, what going on though?
Man, chilling, man. Loving these playoffs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just about to say, a couple surprises so far. Nets being down 0-2.
I like that shirt, Q.
There's a savior
you do?
coming.
You like that?
Yeah, I do. I like that.
That mug just got here yesterday, man. I ordered that mug 3 months ago.
Bruh, look. lay out. It was a long time for Georgia Sports, man. They had to get
y'all ordered everything.
No, look, they had to get the dust off, man. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of production. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
I have got it ordered until it showed up yesterday.
It's all good, but you got it. Look, though. So what you said, you said about the Nets and it being down 0-2, and Kevin, what you said? You said something.
There's a savior coming.
This man laughed, dog. He laughed.
Hey, man, look. So we might as well get started with that.
Did they pick Jesus up out the waiver wire?
Nah, but
is that the savior you talking about?
Look here, man. Y'all be forgetting this man an all-star, man.
Kevin, that dude ain't played in almost 2. Kevin, come on now, Kevin. You know better than this. Don't do this to yourself, Kevin. Come on, man.
Say what?
Kevin, don't do this to yourself, man.
This man is a 6'10" pure athlete, man.
Kevin, he hasn't played in how long has it been?
I understand that. So if this was Kyrie that hasn't played in this amount of time, I would be like, yeah, you're probably right. Even KD hasn't played in that amount of them skilled guys like that. They're shooting and doing all of that. I'd be like, yeah. But we talking about a pure athlete, bro. Like,
look, man, I get it, but you don't think, because even apart from the regular season, playoff speed is even different from regular season speed.
I get that.
You think he just about to jump in there and be that effective?
Yes, because he can still defend. He can still defend. He can still rebound. He can still get the rebound and push it in transition.
I've never heard you this confident about something. Why are you this confident about him?
Because he in his comfort zone now. But like he's not. They're not asking him to come out there and be LeBron, bro. That's not what he's gonna be asked to do. I mean, you still got your 2 horses that you're gonna ride. But you just, as a third piece, you just added Ben Simmons as your third piece, bro.
You said that like you just said Akeem Olajuwon or somebody. You said Ben Simmons.
Bro, he's an all-star, like a defensive player of the year caliber player.
Mookie Blaylock was an all-star.
I get he ain't going – this dude here. I get, like if he was in Philly, just him and Joel Embiid and he coming back, I'd be like, yeah, he ain't played in a while. You can't just come back like that during the playoffs and just expect to be this and that. But he's your third option.
Would you start him or bring him off the bench?
No, I'm gonna start him. And you guarding Jason Tatum. That's what I'm doing.
Kevin, I get what you're saying. I'm clearly not as confident as you are, but that could be bad because if Tatum still go off, then what happens then?
Right, he probably gonna go off anyway, but he's gonna make him work a lot harder than he been working. And it ain't like he been sitting, like when people say that, oh, he ain't out in basketball, it ain't like he been sitting on the couch. I get he had his back injury and all that, but it ain't like he been sitting on the couch. So like cardiovascular wise, I don't think that's gonna be the biggest issue. It's just, how it is, like when you ain't played in a while, you know what I'm saying? You're not in basketball shape. So, you might not be as fluid as you were before, and they're gonna take you a little while to get back into it. But like I said, it ain't like we talking about no skilled shooter or nothing like that.
We definitely not talking about that.
It's true. But look at what Kyrie did. Kyrie hadn't played in a while. When he came back, look what he
Man,
did.
you talking about one of the best offensive players in the world right
Yeah,
now.
you talking about one of the best athletes in the world
Ben Simmons.
who can still defend.
Can he? I ain't seen him play in a while. I don't know what he can do.
Okay.
So look, I feel both of y'all, but I do feel what Kevin's saying. Like, Quinn, you just acting like this dude a scrub.
I just don't understand. Like, this dude ain't played in
what?
a whole year. Hasn't touched the court, but one time for like 5 minutes of practice, and that's it.
And I'm with you. I'm
a
with
whole
you.
year. If he even come back in playoff time when your team is down 0-2.
Listen. I'm with you on that. But I just think for what he brings to the table, you feel me? Like, it's not like you want him to run off screens and catch and shoot like Klay Thompson, or like Kevin say, even be KD or Kyrie or Steph. Like, I feel like this. Like, I'm please don't think I'm comparing him to this dude as far as like talent wise, but I feel like LeBron James could do the same thing.
Oh, he gonna agree with that. Don't even answer. No. He gonna agree with that.
You know why I'm gonna agree with it? Because I've seen him put in the work in his game. I ain't seen Ben Simmons do that.
I'm not talking about from a game, but like Q. Listen, wait.
How many minutes do y'all think he gonna play
It's not
in game 3?
It won't be 1,000. I don't think he playing. I think it said he playing game 4. But check it out. What I'm saying though, it's like, like if you like a player like Shaq, how long would it take him to get in shape? Yeah, but he was playing around the rim. That's what Ben Simmons do. Play. It's like Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Now Giannis has added. He shoot more jumpers now, but I'm saying like, if let's just say that was Giannis, he like, well, I forget it. I ain't gonna shoot no jumper. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go to the basket. Which that's what he does now. When he like, you know what? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and you got to think about the element that he bring. Like, it's like he can get you rebounds. You don't have to get in a rhythm to rebound the ball. He can get the rebound. He can push the flow. He can create off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's never played with these guys either.
No, but once again, he can play basketball, man. So this the thing too. Him not playing with them, he don't have to fit in from like a scoring standpoint. So I think it's always easier with guys like that. That's like Chris Paul. You can plant him anywhere. Then once again, I'm not saying he that level because Chris Paul got a resume that's out of here. But I'm saying like you could go get Chris. Look what he did in Oklahoma City. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he went there and they was like instantly successful. Phoenix was already kind of turned him, but still though, like I just feel Kevin because like I mean I want to see it. It's gonna be super intriguing to watch, but it's like I get where Kevin coming from. I get what you're saying, Q. He ain't played in it's about almost a year now, but I just feel like Kevin feel like he could just get out there. It's kind of like when Odell came back from the knee injury. He went all the way Odell, but he's so talented, he still was able to do a couple things, and then he got healthier. But see, Ben don't have to do all that, right? Because when you talk about what Odell was doing, he relying on his, them gifts. Like George Pickens when he came back. You could tell that wasn't George, but he still caught a deep ball. You know what I'm saying? He still did just off of being George. So what I'm saying, like with Ben, I mean, he ain't gonna be no slower. He can get to the rim still. He ain't got no shorter. Cause like I'm not really worried about him shooting jump shots because he don't shoot them. And then I ain't worried about him missing or making free throws because he never could make free throws.
So let me ask you this, Quinn. If you're coaching, who you gonna put out there? You got three options. You got Ben Simmons, you got Bruce Brown, and you got Nick Claxton. Which one of them you gonna go with? Exactly.
You gotta play him. Listen, at this point, you down 2-0 anyway. And at that point,
Hey, look,
you either gonna be 3-0 or 2-1. Hey, what we got to lose?
I understand you got to play him, but I'm just saying, even though I'm putting him out there, I'm
So,
not expecting much out of it.
It's like, Mike, you gave a great example. It's like if we were talking about, okay, the Warriors are in this situation and Klay Thompson is coming back. And I'm saying, oh, the savior is coming. Klay Thompson is coming back. You know what I'm saying? Then I would agree with you, Q. Nah, Klay ain't just going, and we saw it. Klay can't just come back and be in his rhythm like that and just be that effective. Like we saw it. It took him a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree with that because he's a skilled player. Not saying that Ben ain't skilled, but yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, Kevin.
Different skill.
Not to cut you off. Sorry to cut you off. Real quick. So exactly to Kevin's point, when Klay came back, what we was hype about. That first game, what we was hype about?
Okay. That first dunk.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and yeah, he dunked when he came back. Klay Thompson, who is what, 6'7"-ish, nowhere near as athletic as Ben Simmons.
Out for 2 years with two
Came back.
Lower extremity injuries.
Yeah, and Ben can do that in his sleep.
The two worst injuries you can have as an athlete, Achilles and an ACL.
Yeah, so, I mean, for a guy to come back not being asked to carry any offensive load because you got two horses that's going to do that, you know what I'm saying? And if need be, they can kick it over to Steph Curry and he can take a little pressure off, you know what I'm saying? But you got two horses that's going to take care of everything offensively. And now you got a guy, Ben Simmons, that can just play a full game. You know what I'm saying? He can play defense. He can offensive rebound. He can facilitate. He can push the ball on the break. You know what I mean? Like adding another, it's like
Draymond.
You took the words out of my mouth. It's like I was just going to say, it's like if Draymond hadn't played in 2 years and he came back, I guarantee that Golden State would be a better team. Guaranteed.
And he can score 5 points.
Yeah, players like that, they can score 5 points and still have an effect on the game. Like, bro, like, I don't care how long they've been out. I want them out there.
Gotta have him. He's such an asset. See, everybody talk about the offense. Whatever. You, like Kevin said, you got 2 guys, 3 guys. Seth, we saw last night. You know what I'm saying? And even when he was in Philly, you know what I'm saying? I just think that the balance got thrown out so bad with Kyrie not playing all the games. KD ended up getting hurt. Then James left, which you talking about that was supposed to be your other help. So this would be like this. It would be like flip it to Boston. And would y'all agree they 3 is Tatum, Brown, and Smart, right? So it would be like Tatum down, and then you got Brown and Smart, and then Smart can't play all the time. So the balance got significantly affected by that, right? So now let's just say if they only had Brown and Tatum, you're losing without Smart.
Right.
And that's what's happening to them. They need him. He's so vital to them. They missing, because you can't, listen, man, you cannot win with just them 2 doing everything against that type of team playing that type of defense, right? And, you know, off of being more about the series a little bit, I think Udoka, man, he doing such a great job coaching, right? But I think you got to figure it out, right? You got to figure it out. I think you go back and look at everything and you build off of what worked. Some of that was just they missed some shots. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of it. Y'all think it's Boston affecting KD more? You think it's just him affecting him more?
I think it's a combination of it all. Listen, they good defensively, but I think he missed like that wide open three he missed in both of those games. He missed a lot of shots he normally make. And if you Brooklyn, as crazy as this might sound, you still should feel good. Bro, you can't play no worse. And you was in both games, right? The first game you should have won. The second one you should have won.
And you got a 6'10" All-Star coming back.
Not taking nothing from Boston, because Boston been, Boston been great. And both of y'all gonna put some respect on Jason Tatum's name. Now, y'all, listen.
That's Kevin, that ain't me.
What you mean?
Both of y'all.
How am I not putting respect on his name?
Oh, neither one of y'all. When we talked about this last week, I mean, without hesitation, Brooklyn in 3. I'm like,
how many I said?
Nah, you said I'm just messing around.
I said
you said 7.
Yeah,
I said 6.
Yeah, Quinn
and I
said
still say
6.
Brooklyn is 7.
I mean, and I'm not that guy that's like, oh, the dam that caved in, because we can look at plenty. Well, we look like Milwaukee. Looked like they was dead in the water. Yeah, you did. They looked like they was dead. I remember the Bulls back in the day with Mike. It was a couple that New York series looked like they was done. The Lakers, you know what I'm saying? I remember the Phoenix Suns with Barkley and them. The Lakers had took 2 games off them, and it looked like wasn't nothing Phoenix could do. They won that and went to the finals. I mean, I've seen a bunch of series where you see it and it's like, who was that?
Dallas, Miami. Series.
Dallas and Miami both times, right? When Miami, I mean Dallas was up on Miami, didn't win another game. Miami was up on Dallas, didn't win another game. The Spurs was up on Oklahoma City. LaMarcus Aldridge going, what, he hit 40 in both games or something like that, going crazy. Didn't win another game.
Yeah.
Houston with Golden State, when the Clippers like shutting KD down, that's when he said the whole, you know who I am, and then just went ballistic. Then what he scored, like 35 in the first half. So I think I do, but Q, I do give Boston a lot of credit, but I just think that anybody that scored that well with that skill set he got and Kyrie got, you always got a chance, and you always in it, and you will figure it out because they both smart basketball players. But like I say, I give Boston a ton of credit, but at the same time, if I'm Brooklyn, like, am I really, bro? You lost at the buzzer. KD played one of the worst games I ever seen him play, then they lost at the buzzer. Then you come back last night, you was up 17 with Kyrie virtually doing nothing in the first half. You was up by 17. I'm gonna tell you, and people talk about Brooklyn defense. That's overblown because they was shutting Boston down last night.
Yeah, they turn it on when they need to.
It wasn't just Boston missing shots. They was blocking shots. They was creating turnovers. So I think that's overblown. But it was a stretch in that game last night.
Let me ask you this real quick. And this is dealing with being in Nets as a whole. So you said you would start him, right?
Got to.
So how do you play those minutes in the second and third quarter to get him on, to make sure he's on the floor in the closing minutes and haven't played too much? Like, how much do you play him in the second and third quarter?
So now you gotta figure that out, right?
That's on Steve Nash.
Yeah, that's on him. That's where you gotta be a coach and figure it out. Gotta figure it out.
Like, how many total minutes would you give him?
25.
I wouldn't even worry about no number. How you feel?
I'm cool with that too. Cause
you need a rest.
Cause guess what? We lose, you're gonna get plenty of rest.
Right. I kind of hate that number that numbers restriction, that minutes restriction they put on people, like, and especially in a situation like this. Like, I get it if it's like a load management situation early in the season, we don't want him out there too much. But in the playoff, bro, how you feel, bro? Can you go? Do you need to rest? We putting too much on you? But
you hear that all the time too. If this was a playoff game, it wouldn't be no, whatever. But I mean, you gotta play. Q, he gotta play. Man, look, bruh. You know how much money he made this year to sit over there and look good. I will give him his credit. He has been dressed to the nines. There'll be just flies all get out. But I'm gonna need you to play for what paid for them clothes.
Man.
You gotta come out here and earn that.
That's a 6'10" pure athlete sitting over there. That man gonna have an effect on that game. I don't care what nobody say. It's so
sure.
he gonna have an effect on that game.
If nothing but, man, see, it's so much he can do. He can get you 10 boards. He can get you 8 dimes. He can get you 15 points.
Yeah.
Think about this. Think about this. I guarantee you, if you'd have played, they'd have won game 1. They lost at the buzzer.
Man, Q don't like this, man. That's what it comes down to.
I'm just saying, you don't think in a 1-point game, he couldn't have got, Kyrie was going off. He couldn't have got KD some open looks. He couldn't have got a couple of them rebounds they didn't get.
Couple stops.
Yeah, man. Because I'm telling you, it was a stretch in that game last night. To me, that lost Brooklyn that game is when they had that 7-point lead and they couldn't score. If they would have hit 3 baskets in that time, they would have won that game last night. They would have warded them off. But they couldn't score. Even in that first game. I'm telling you. Hey, man. Hey, look, I don't know, but I do want to see it. I want to see it.
I do too.
I want to see what he can do.
To see if happen what I think will happen.
What you think gonna happen, dog?
I don't think it's gonna be like y'all. I think it's
what you think gonna happen?
I just don't. I think he's just gonna be out there taking up space. I don't know how I think. I just can't see it.
You think he gonna be out there like like
you make it sound like this man gotta like.
I'm just
start
kidding.
from ground zero.
And this is not even just because I don't like it, because I don't. This he hasn't played in a year, right?
Right.
He hasn't looked like he wanted to play basketball in a year. That's my thing. And you put him out there with 2 of the best players in the league right now.
That's
down 0-2 to a pretty good defensive team that's playing well right now against you.
They damn good.
You throwing him out there in the middle of that with the way his feelings are, because you not only do you have to ask him, is he feeling okay health-wise, you got to ask him how he's feeling with his feelings, because he getting those a lot.
When? Can you go outside and ride a bike right now? It's like riding a bike, bro. It ain't like Kevin, it ain't like Kevin, he ain't. You make it sound.
Kevin, how you making it so simple?
The basketball.
Kevin, it's still the NBA. Kevin, is not that simple.
He's an NBA caliber player too. He just had I get he has to come back and adjust. I get that, but I'm saying his adjustment, the curve is not going to be as much for him as it is like somebody like a Klay Thompson, who still came back and played in an NBA game, and still playing in the NBA right now. Like they broke this man down, and now they got to repair him all the way back up to it ain't like that, bro.
You don't think his performance in the last postseason? You don't think he still think about that?
I'm sure he do, but he might not be in that situation in this series.
He won't be, because well.
But see, I think what people got twisted is, he wasn't hurt all summer. Like I think people acting like he hasn't done anything since that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like people act like he just sit on the couch.
Yeah, like I think people got it a little twisted. He wasn't playing in Philly because he didn't want to play. But I'm saying, as far as, it's just like Kyrie was still doing things.
This man been playing, bro.
When he couldn't play, he still was like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that might be the mindset that I think got you tripping, cause
no,
it ain't like
No.
what I'm saying. It ain't like he just not been doing nothing though, bro. We We see cats come back from torn ACLs and stuff like that
That's what I'm saying.
that have to rehab. He wasn't hurt. He only got hurt whenever this situation.
And
So
he's been dealing with that. He's dealt with that before in past seasons.
But because he was at the Philly training camp. So he was
That's
able
what I'm
to.
saying. And been working out. He was working out all summer.
Yeah.
Hell, he been working out here lately. It ain't like they saying, hey, Ben, I know you just been sitting on the couch chilling, but come on out here in this NBA playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and lock up Jason Tatum. That's not the case, bro. This man been practicing. He been working out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I get there's an adjustment period. I get that because he is coming back to an NBA playoff game. I don't want to make it seem like that I don't understand that. I'm just saying for somebody with his skill set, it's easier than it is for somebody like a Klay Thompson.
Yeah, it's just because like I said, I think people looking at it as, oh, he ain't played in a year, as if to say he really hasn't done anything in a year. Yeah. Which, come on, man, we know he ain't done. And then he had the little back issue, but I don't think that like killed his like physical fitness or whatever.
And he's been dealing with that. He was dealing with that before last year when he had the situation with him not taking a shot.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then he wouldn't have been ready to play last year because he's been dealing with this back issue.
Like you were saying earlier, that in the Toronto series, you think that's when he was hurt too? Yeah, I mean, you know.
So Quinn, what you think? He just been doing nothing? That's what you saying?
No, I ain't saying. No, I'm not saying. I'll give him that he's doing everything y'all said he's been doing. I just
don't like Ben Simmons.
That's a big part of it, but I mean, I just because of the complete failure that he was last year for that team.
So
Quinn. See,
you finna sit here and tell me that
this what
that situation with him not taking that shot has skewed everybody's like.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, Quinn. But Quinn, this is what we do, right? We taking that one instance. And
it's
you
not
said,
one instance.
wait. You said he was a complete failure. If he was a complete failure, they wouldn't even been in that situation.
You're right, because they would have won and it would have took 7 games.
No way. If he was a complete failure, they wouldn't have even been, I'm saying, in that situation. Like they wouldn't have even been in the quarterfinals or whatever. They wouldn't have even that was the semifinals.
That was the semifinals.
They wouldn't even been in the semifinals if he was a complete failure because he was such a big part of that team. So, Quinn, there's no way in the world you telling me.
Let me ask y'all this, right? Let me ask y'all this. Kevin, I'm gonna pick out one of your favorite players. Do a quick comparison between PG and Ben Simmons.
Okay.
How similar are their games?
It's not similar at all.
Not on the defensive end or the offensive end?
Well, on the defensive end, they're both good defenders, but offensively, it's not similar at all. Okay, not even close.
So let me ask you this: so you're okay because they have different offensive games, right? He's still a player taking up space on the court. You're okay with PG going 3 for 25, and you're still okay with him going 0 for 3 in the fourth quarter of 7 games. You're okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with him going 0 for 3.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all saying it's that one instance with that dunk. I'm saying it's that whole series in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, he's in a different situation.
Kevin, he took 3 shots in 7 fourth quarters.
Okay, and your favorite player did the same thing in the NBA Finals series, but y'all let him come away from that. I hate to keep bringing that up, but
that happened. It is.
Y'all allow him to get over that. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean allow him to get over it? Ben Simmons ain't played since then. How am I allowed him to get over it?
That's what he's saying. You got to see what he's going to do. Listen. We can go to all the times Michael Jordan. Wait.
Why hasn't he played since then?
Because he didn't want to.
Exactly. So
what happened with his situation?
So that ain't neither here nor there. I'm saying
that has nothing to do with it.
You talking about situations where guys didn't for whatever reason, didn't get it done. Michael Jordan got swept by the Pistons how many other times? He came back, he won. All right, woo, exercise the demon. Move on. Who was it? Kobe with the air balls in the Utah. Imagine if and it is some people that felt the same way about Kobe as you feel about Ben. Oh man, look at that. He ain't this, he ain't that. He shot him air balls. Voila. LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Like it's steps though. Being only 25, it's not like it ain't like he been in the league and been trying to do this. Giannis was like, oh man, Giannis is this. He ain't got no moves. He can't get it done. He still ain't got no moves, but he figured it out. And that's what we saying. Like when you what you call them, you know, you gotta allow him that time. Just like right now, KD. What he was 0 for 10 last night, second half. I see a lot of people. The first game, Jay Wills, like he got exposed. KJ Perkins, he got punked. You can say that, you're gonna say that about a guy with that resume. I'm never gonna not give a guy with that kind of skill, that kind of talent, a chance for redemption. You know what I'm saying? If he don't get it done, then you can't say he ain't do whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But with Ben Simmons, dog, you gotta at least give him a chance. Like, look at all the times John Elway went to the Super Bowl and got murked. Bro, they got murked every single time. Then when the right situation, boom, he got it done. So I just can't sit here and say, like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he did some unfavorable stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, that I'm not happy with either.
But I mean, you know, don't look. And then you put full stock in James Harden, who's essentially done nothing when it mattered.
Exactly. But he played game 1 of this season, didn't he?
But what does that have to do with it? I'm saying, like, you keep saying, like, he hasn't played.
Because I don't like stuff like that, man.
But essentially,
you
James,
don't like stuff like people going to LSU?
No, but look, because essentially James Harden did the same thing 2 years back to back. He wouldn't play in Houston. We can say what we want to say. He wouldn't play. He got out there. He wouldn't play. He had the bags on, whatever. He was big. Then got to Brooklyn and balled out. Then this year, he got upset with the Kyrie situation, which whatever. You know, I'm not saying he shouldn't have been or should have been whatever. That part I ain't dealing with. But at the same time, he did the same thing. Like, he didn't want to play. You know what I'm saying? So it's essentially the same thing. James Harden was on the court, but he wasn't playing.
Man, I'm not trying to explain to this man no more. He know what we saying. He just don't like Ben Simmons. You understand everything we saying. He know we making good points. He just don't like that. Right. I'm through with it. Next topic.
Yeah. So look, what do y'all see moving forward? You say you still got Brooklyn. You still got Brooklyn, or you rolling with Boston? Or?
Nah, they'll get him in 7. They'll probably win like game 5 or 6 or something, but Brooklyn still get him in 7. It'll go 7 though now, for sure.
Yeah, I felt it always go 7. I'm confident in Brooklyn.
What I would do though, even though they say he ain't coming back to game 4, I would get him a couple of minutes in spot dude in game 3. If they go up, because I feel like they're gonna win game 3 by like 15.
I mean, they said it's not out of the question for game 3.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Game 4 is more realistic.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I feel like game 3 probably gonna get out of hand a little bit.
So Brooklyn, still rolling with Brooklyn. I'm still rolling with, KD my favorite player, so definitely want to see him.
He'd had 2 of the probably worst games of his career playoff wise in game 1 and 2.
Period. And they still should have won both games, is what's baffling to me. So I'm still sticking with them. So look, man, moving on to which series y'all want to move on to. I'm just so disgusted with injuries right now. I don't know what to do, bro.
So Minnesota not winning another game.
I think so,
they're not winning another game.
You think they're not winning another game?
I
They will
disagree with
not win
that.
another game.
I disagree with that.
I gave them one game, didn't I? I said 4-1.
Yeah. And Mike, what you've been knowing me for years. What do I always say?
Never overreact to game one.
Everybody always do that, bro. I'm telling you. Never overreact to game one. Game one is the easiest game to steal. I'm telling you, Minnesota will not win another game.
But listen, that it's hard for me to disagree with that. But I kind of don't know, man. Like
John not having it, bro. He not having it. I'm I could see it. I could see it when he said, "No, y'all are beneath me. Y'all going home." I'm telling you, I can see it.
You know how I feel about Ja, and that whole Memphis team. They just dogs. You feel me? But Minnesota showed me something. But I'm gonna tell you what scared me about Minnesota. Everything I said last week. Anthony Edwards just too young right now, but he's certified, right?
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns, he just he gotta get like Embiid more. He gotta get more playing in that, in that basketball. And D'Lo too inconsistent.
That's the issue right there.
He too inconsistent, bro. He might come out there tonight and have 40.
He might come out there too and go 4 for 30.
That's the thing. He is super inconsistent, and he can play, but I don't know, Kevin. And like I said at the beginning, I did say 4-1.
But you didn't expect him to win game one.
I didn't.
That's what I expected him to get.
I said game.
Quinn gave him two. He said game 1 and game 4 or game 5.
4 or 5 won them. I guess I still give them one more.
I ain't giving them nothing. They losing. They going home.
I don't think Memphis gonna win 4 straight.
Okay.
Memphis good though, man.
Okay.
And I've been on the Memphis train all season long, so I'm not backing off of that. I still got them going to the joint. You know what I'm saying?
You got all the horses in the stable too now.
But Kevin,
I hate watching Jaren Jackson Jr. shoot. That boy can play.
Yeah. He caught that one off the rim the other night. That thing was nasty. But and Bane played like Bane that night too. He was off that first night at Melton. Bro, they got so many players. Brooks didn't even shoot well the other night.
But he a dog though.
He a dog, man. And Melton came in and shot it. Then my man Brandon Clark, Isaiah Williams. You could just keep going on and on and on. And you know how most benches get shorter in the playoffs? They still play everybody. Mm-hmm. They play all the way down to the trainer. Hey, come on here. They got everybody get minutes. But I don't know, Kevin. Something telling me they can get one more. But since I said 4-1, I'm going to stick with 4-1 because I do believe in Ja. Never not believe in Ja. Yeah. Q, you still got 4-2?
Yeah, I still got 4-2. I think they're going to get one more because I think D'Lo and Ant going to have another great game together, and Karl will have 20 and 20 in all the game together, and they'll sneak another one out. But yeah, that's all I got them.
I feel you on that. I can see that, but I'm gonna roll with 4-1 because I picked 4-1 from the jump. But I can feel what you're saying, though, Q. Definitely, though.
They'll make it click for one more game, and then they'll be through.
I can see that. I can see that. So, yeah.
I just be I be getting so scared sometimes because Ja just don't care when he go to the rim, man. He just don't care.
He don't care who down there.
Dog, he is
gonna be so nervous sometimes.
Somebody else.
He be hitting the floor so hard sometimes.
Man.
Now that's scary.
And that's the only way that anything could change. Now, if Ja get hurt, then
that scared me too. That scared me, Q. I'm with you. Like he be coming in kamikaze, bro.
Hey, dude, he don't care, man.
No. He don't care.
You know how Derrick Rose used to go to the rim? That's how he go every single time.
And he
like D-Wade hitting the floor hard.
D-Wade. Who else was like that? Brad Davis. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Them guys, all guys that I love too. But yeah. So all right. Kevin, another joint Dallas and Utah. Lil Rick. Whew.
Told you. Lil Rick and Spence now ain't playing no game with
But-
these boys, man.
He had
He said Lil
41.
Rick and Spence, though.
But what he had, 41, right?
yeah, Lil Rick is killing, man.
Rick and Spence, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tough as nails, bro.
Damn, Luka a game time decision.
No, they say feeling good.
So they say for you to full practice yesterday. So,
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, I'm sticking with my pick. What did I pick? I picked Dallas in 6, I think.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with that.
Luka gonna come out of tomorrow.
I feel confident with that.
30 and 20. Watch
Oh,
in
yeah.
slow motion.
He's slow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Slow
Like,
motion,
he gonna be at
go
the
ahead.
same speed anyway.
Listen, that part ain't. I'm just worried about him injuring the leg.
No,
But like you said, if he can play, then ain't like he out there just AI quick or nothing.
y'all, why would I tell y'all? Next game, Luka play, just what? He gonna put that weight on them boys, and that's
Oh,
all.
yeah.
Man, he ain't got to get by nobody or nothing.
How,
He just gonna
how
put that
much
weight
is
on.
it, Kev?
260.
Yo, he is standing pat on
260
that 260.
Kev
He's
said
standing
he-
pat on that 260.
Kev said he tight end size.
Tell him he put that 260 on him. It's over with. That boy like Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Gronk.
So
Yeah,
so they play tonight or tomorrow?
I play tonight.
You got them tonight
Yeah,
in Utah?
in Utah. I'm telling you, I'm done with Utah. Like Utah.
Oh, they're in Dallas.
They got this is game 3, so they're in Utah.
The first two was in Dallas?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was at home court.
Okay. No, they didn't, did they?
Yeah, Dallas is the 4th seed.
Fourth
Utah's the
seed.
5th seed.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they're in Utah
Utah,
tonight.
Utah slipped, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because they kept losing all them 20-point leads.
Bruh. And then Boston got them by like 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they lost that. They slipped on the 4-5 in that last week of the regular
Yeah,
season.
hey, Luka, one of them dudes, man, that for some reason I dislike. I did not like Luka. I don't know what it was, but I think because he's just so slow, and I didn't understand how. But I'm coming around for some reason. Like
Hey,
I'm on the
Kevin,
train. I like it.
Look, Kevin, it can't be explained, man. It
It can't.
cannot be explained.
Like, I
Right.
just don't get it.
And the reason why it can't be explained is because all the other 9 players around him are moving at such a fast speed, and then it's him out there by himself, just
Listen,
going in
man.
slow motion.
I look at when I see him do, I just smile. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy to me.
It reminds me of Paul Pierce. Like
Yeah.
I sit
But
there and
he
watch
even
Paul Pierce
slower,
sometimes.
though.
Yeah, he's slower than Paul.
And I watched Paul Pierce get to the basket. I'm looking at the
Oh,
defender.
yeah.
Like, how did you go for that? Like he did a jab step, slow as hell, and then went to the basket and you let him get that. Like I don't get it, but I
The
don't
only-
get it, but I get it.
But the only difference between the two of them is Paul was more athletic, right? Because
Yeah.
Paul going and dunk with 2 hands and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I feel you. Because and then like even like he'll do like a dribble move and you like, how Paul Pierce just, you know what I'm saying? But because they both about the same height too.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6'8".
that game is similar. I think like nobody really make that comparison, but I think they're like similar in comparison. Luka
Yeah.
and Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I think so too. Luka just probably 2 steps slower than Paul was.
Yeah.
And Paul won the passer that Luke is.
Nah.
That boy
But
Luke-
Paul didn't really handle the ball as much.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Hands like 24/7.
Hey, and Paul, hey, I tell you one thing, Paul closed the game out, boy.
Hey man, people laugh at me when I say this, but if I got one shot and I need somebody to make that one shot, I don't care NBA history. I'm taking Paul Pierce. I'm telling you,
Over
I'm telling
anybody
you,
else.
over anybody.
Over anybody?
Like I know it sounds stupid. I know it do. I know it do.
Nah.
But I'm
it
taking
doesn't-
Paul
It don't
Pierce.
sound
it doesn't-
stupid. I
I'm
ain't
telling
gonna
you.
say stupid, but I'm taking Mike.
Paul Pierce, one of the most clutch players I ever seen.
He is, but I'm taking Mike. Mike
Can't
just,
go wrong with Mike.
you feel me? Like, oh my gosh. I'm going Mike, and then I'm going Cole. But Paul Pierce is definitely
But
in
see,
there
I
for me.
kind of take Mike out of the equation. Also,
Oh, okay. I get you. So it's like when I be talking about quarterbacks and just put Tom Brady like
yeah,
he'll just
he
put him over
different.
here and like shooters with Steph, like
Yeah, he different.
yeah,
Put
he a
Steph
little
over
box.
there in his own
Yeah,
category.
yeah. And then the rest of the humans,
Yeah,
right? You know
right.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Look at Quinn. Who you taking, Quinn? Who you
Quinn,
taking?
Mo
Take
Williams.
For what?
Ron Gazard.
Robert
Latrell
Horry?
Sprewell.
Look, Robert Orr. Yeah, look. Yeah. Oh, one more man. I was just watching the thing on them. I was telling him, I said how good he was. He played the point when the tornado came in Atlanta. Ron Steele. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
Ron Steele, yeah.
that was quit about Ron Steele. Yeah.
Ron Steele was a bad man.
I would take
Well, he
Kobe
got
to
hurt.
take my shot.
Micaiah Torrance. You said what?
I would take Kobe to take my shot.
I'm getting Mike, cuz. Oh, yeah. We taking Mike out. Yeah, I'm taking Cole then.
Yeah.
Cole,
yeah,
but
man.
look, it's some clutch dude. Cole, Paul, Reggie Miller. It's some clutch dude. Robert Orr. I don't know why his name don't get mentioned. They act like
Because when I asked that question, I'm talking about creating your shot. I'm not really talking about.
regardless though, Kevin, man, you gotta put that man on. That man that hit some big shots.
So let me ask you this: 2 seconds on the clock, 3 seconds on the clock. You passing that thing to Robert Ory and saying, "Get me a bucket."
No.
Because that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if
No.
I need somebody to get me a bucket,
Okay, yeah.
take a shot.
Yeah,
Robert Ory
yeah.
can't. I don't think he can. I don't think
Nah, he
can
ain't
do
gonna do that. But hey,
If I got an inbound play with 2 seconds on
That's different. Yeah. That's different for sure.
I got Chris Paul out there to get it to him.
For sure.
For sure. Okay. But
But anyway, like we were saying, we
Yeah.
were talking about Dallas with Luka coming back, man. I think
you got him 4-2. You got them
I
tonight.
got Dallas in 6.
I think that's gonna go 7 though. Just because I think that's an even match series. I think it'll go 7.
You know what, Q? I'm so with Kevin, right? Like 3-4 weeks ago, I would have picked Utah
Probably 5.
in six, because I like the way Jason Kidd got them boy playing defense too in Dallas. But Utah just ended the season so ugly, and they still playing ugly.
They still playing like that too.
I think I'm gonna take Dallas tonight. And I give Utah one more.
Really? You don't think Donovan gonna be able to put him on his back for
one game?
a game 7? Nah, I think Donovan could do about 2 though.
I mean, if they win tonight, it would be 2.
I think
No,
Utah
I'm
gonna
saying
get him
I
a 7.
think he could get
2
him
more.
to 7 though. You don't think so?
It wouldn't surprise me if it goes 7.
But
I
they just
think
been
it will.
playing they've been playing terrible, dog.
Yeah.
I think Utah
They look
gonna
like their
figure it out.
chemistry off.
Something, right? It just look crazy.
I think they'll figure it out. I think they'll get him a 7. Because I don't know how. I think Luka might, even though he coming back, I don't know. And even though he don't play real fast anyway, I just don't. I think he gonna re-aggravate that injury over the next 4-5 games.
But Q, Dallas was in game 1.
I know, but them guys was kind of not that they was playing over their heads or nothing, but
They was just playing though.
Yeah.
Now the second one, Rick Brunson stepped up, and but he capable of that.
Man, Rick Brunson.
Oh, I keep calling Jalen Brunson. I'm so old. Look, he stepped up, but he capable of that. Think about his senior year in Nova, bro. He won every collegiate award it was to win. So, and that don't surprise me because I'm telling you, I think he's gone, and I think somebody gonna get him to be their starting point guard. I'm scared, man, because they just been playing so bad. But I roll with you, Q. I think they'll get it to 7. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give Donovan 2 big games, 45. I don't know about 50. I'll give him a couple 40, 44, 45, couple of them games. Cause he's such a dog, man.
Yeah, beast.
Oh man, and he want it, right? But some off though. Some off. Some definitely off.
Yeah.
Some definitely off. So, yo, we stand in the West, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, I'm scared for Phoenix, dog.
Hey, with Book being out, and you said what, 2 weeks? Book out.
They said 3
So that's
to
the whole
4.
series. So that's
It could
the
be-
That's
whole
all
first round.
series. Yeah.
Hey man,
If it was anybody but the Pelicans,
so
not even say anybody but Pelicans, I don't know if they got with CJ and Ingram. Ingram can go off at any time. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in him. I think they'll push him, but I don't think they'll beat him.
Anytime you got Chris Paul, you're gonna have, but this the thing. You alleviate 25 points. And now put that defensive prowess of Herb on. Now where you couldn't stop Book, you could slow him down. He could shut down Mikal Bridges. He could shut down Cam Johnson.
so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's the scoring going to come from?
Chris and
That's-
Ayton.
That's the biggest thing to me. Like
You're not worried about Crowder.
at this point, can Chris Paul put that whole team on his back like that?
For the
Nah.
rest of the series. Not a game, not a quarter. It's so early in the series. If it was a
Yeah.
game 7 situation, I could say I'm going to roll with Chris because Chris, but boy,
And here's another thing. You know how his injury track in the playoffs
don't
too.
even say it, Q. Don't even
I'm just
say
saying.
it.
I'm just saying.
Truth
I'm
hurt.
just saying.
So
The
at the
truth
end of the
hurt.
day, it
Truth hurt.
don't make sense on paper with Book being out. On paper, if I look at it, I'm like, oh, New Orleans, they win the series. But somehow I think Phoenix is gonna figure it out and win in 7 if
It's-
Book don't play.
Because you got Chris Paul, you got Monty Williams, you do have Mikal Bridges and Johnson and Ayton, and you still have Crowder, and you still have what's my man backup Murray State,
Cam,
Cam,
how am I not thinking this dude, man?
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, like I see the little ugly left hand shot. I just can't think of his name.
You have no left hand shot is ugly.
Got one here.
Payne.
Campaign. What?
So you know you have those guys, JaVale McGee. You still have, but we talking about scoring now. You got to do it as a collective, right? Because we talking about one of the best scorers in the league.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to. So Aiden, you know them few games not few, but you know them games last season during the playoffs when he had like 20 and 20, 20 and 15.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to have a few of those. Have to.
No, Q. I'm with you. You're gonna have to have that for the duration of this series
Yeah.
until you can get him back.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to. I'm
But
with
see,
you 1,000%.
thing is, it's a huge load on Chris Paul to get him those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we all know he can't do it. That's not the issue. It's just the fact of that much on him at this age. The entire series.
And listen to this though. Listen to this now, fellas. You already down Book, right? So now who you start, right? You start X guy, right? Whoever that is. When you take Chris Paul out, you don't have the luxury of having Book out there. When you take Book out, you don't have the luxury of taking Book out and then still leaving Chris Paul in. So now where Book getting the rest and you got CP3 in.
Monty Williams gonna have to be smart with the minutes. He gonna have to be.
Who is said player? You know what I mean?
They gonna have to rely on campaign a whole lot.
A whole lot. And it always
Cam
disrupt the
Johnson.
bench when a guy get hurt because somebody got to start, right? That was on the bench. Now that disrupt the bench. You
That's
know what I'm
tough.
saying?
That's tough.
This man, and he was rolling the other night, bro. Oh, he was right. He knew it as soon as
31 in the
that
first half.
in the first half.
Yeah, got 2 quick fouls on Herb, so that was over with.
But I don't know that they win though, even if he don't go out, because Brandon Ingram had went berserk, and they hit They was hitting threes like crazy.
Yeah.
They were Mike, but even though Brandon Ingram had that game, I still don't know if they win that game. If you don't go out,
But I'm saying he
'cause
went out.
They them going back and forth.
They was
whole
down
game.
when he went out.
They was down when he went out, and it was 4 minutes left in the
Yeah.
third quarter, and he hadn't scored a point.
Yeah, because that's the point when I sent y'all that text that Jackson Hayes out there running like a deer. I swear that man ran for like 10 straight minutes, bro. Like up and down the court. He was-
running the whole game.
every time I looked at my screen, that man was just streaking. All I saw was that little hat.
Yo, hey man, he was trying to earn his minutes, bro.
Hey, he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing.
Bro, he was catching. He caught off the rim. He blocked the
Man.
shot. Yo, I remember that scene. He was like Rodman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like, man, all I see is this big light skin dude
Making
just running
plays.
up
Hey,
and
man,
down the court.
Making plays. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I'm with you though, Kevin. I think a team with that kind of metal, and they went last year, so they hungry. It's gonna be tough now. It's gonna be tough because man, you missing a guy.
Yeah. One of the best scorers in the NBA. Like, you're not just missing
Yeah.
like some, like, you missing a bona fide star. Like, this is,
Like he literally had 31 points in the first half the other
Yeah.
night,
yeah,
and could have come out tonight or whenever they play this next one and had
yeah.
40 or 50. This
Yeah,
dude dropped 71 points though.
You're missing 1A, 1B off your team. Like,
Word.
Yo, a Ben Simmons type player.
This is- yo.
I just mess with Kevin.
Hey,
Kevin
what's
face
up with
right
this guy right here, man?
so I ain't paying Quinn no attention.
Yo, this man crazy, bro.
Are y'all
Yeah.
surprised that Golden State is up 2-0?
Very.
Wow. Nah, I'm not.
I am.
You are?
I am just
I kind of am
because
too.
I
Why?
am
Why are
ju-
y'all
ju-
surprised? And I'm gonna tell
I
y'all
am-
why I ain't.
I am just because of the way it ended. Because they didn't go into the playoffs with no momentum, just because of the Steph situation and everything. So I expect them to get one. I ain't expecting to get two
Mm.
in the first
Yeah.
2 games.
I expected a split too. I don't even know what I picked. Did I pick that it be a
Go on.
7-game series? I think I picked Golden State in 7. I think.
You did.
I know I picked Golden State. I don't know how many games though.
I think
Yeah.
you said 6, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't expect, because Denver, they just kind of like, it almost looked like they ain't got a chance. I think that's what I'm surprised by. Like, it's just
The way it's looked in the 2 games, y'all.
So let me tell y'all why I'm not. When you look at those teams, like look at who's on that team. You still got the core nucleus in Golden State that went to 5 straight NBA championships, right?
Mhm.
You still got those 3. And then you got Andrew Wiggins who been playing lights out. Jordan Poole averaging 30 off the bench, right? You still got veteran Looney right here, right? You got Steve Kerr who, at this point, man, proved that he can coach, right? So then you go to that Denver side. You got Jokic. Everybody else on that team is role players. Everybody else on that team is a role player. And I ain't even talking about like, and then where have they ever been? Bones Highland, a rookie. Will Barton, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon ain't never played no meaningful ball until he got the. I ain't gonna disrespect like that, but he was in Orlando, so he ain't really played like, you know
I
what
mean,
I'm
you
saying?
right. You
No,
right
you-
about what you about to say.
And then
You
you got
make good points, but they lost by 16 and 20. I think that's what.
but think about dog. It's like how the Spurs used to treat newcomers. Pow pow, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like you, bruh, they went
Nah, I
to
get it.
they went to 5 straight championships. Not to mention Iguodala back, right? He might not be that Iggy, but he still. You get what I'm saying? But then
Yeah, it's just the way they lose. It's just
right. But
I didn't
Kevin,
expect that.
because you thinking from the terms of, bro, I'm telling you, Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. not being there is killing them. And then when you got them veteran cats like that, dog, I'm telling you, like, what hasn't Steph, Draymond, and Clay seen? Like, they ain't seen it all. Looney, Iggy, Steve Kerr. They don't panic. Ain't no reason for them to panic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but I didn't expect panic. I just
No. I'm saying right now, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, this what
No,
they
I feel
do.
you.
Like, they built for this. You know what I'm saying? That's why they could possibly be anybody,
yeah, no, I feel you. They got the ultimate confidence. It's just
right? And then you got Steph hit what 30 off the bench. Like, it's what they do.
no, you're right. I just that's a lot of points to be losing by. I just
It is,
Yeah,
but
not
think
expect that.
about the situation Jokic in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's basically KD versus the Bucks last year. Minus Harden. Harden was hurt.
that's why like you said when we was talking about how we hate injuries, man. I just
Yeah, it sucks.
Jamal Murray being out changes like the whole
Change everything.
landscape of the Western Conference almost.
Mhm.
They not even playing Golden State right now.
Him and Michael Porter Jr. together being out. Yeah.
They might be playing Minnesota
Yeah.
or New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever 7 is.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just, it just is what it is. But I'm not surprised because Steph is, you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you were saying last year, them teams ain't never been through nothing. And not saying Denver hasn't, but you missing that guy. You know, Jamal Murray.
He gonna run that thing, yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah, so yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, I think they'll get a game. But
I don't know, man.
I
16 and
expect it
20. 16 and 20.
they'll get a
That's
game.
tough.
They'll get a game. But if they don't, it was just a case of the pow. Go to state, you know what I'm saying?
It's the case
You gotta
of-
go get the little spanking, cuz. You feel me? It's all good. But what with the East, man. With the East, we already talked about Boston. Philly, Toronto, there ain't no surprises there. We talked about
Let me ask
that.
y'all something real quick, right? Because I believe this, and I was arguing with this dude across the street. Like, I still think that, like, even though they say you don't take the playoffs into account when you vote for MVP, I think they do, right? Even though they say they
It's human nature. They have to.
exactly. So, y'all think what Embiid is doing now would that put him over Jokic?
It's going to.
It's going to by the human nature of it, but that's why I think the award should be given out
At the end of the season.
after the last regular season game.
They should vote right then.
No, they should vote, have it in, and have that done before
Announced,
before the playoffs start. Because we humans, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, we human beings. Like, it's hard not to look and see what they're doing right now, and say, well, I wasn't convinced, I am now. Or if I was convinced, I'm even more so convinced right now. And it's hard to look and say, well, look, Jokic ain't doing that. It's easy to say that right now. You know what I'm saying? Super easy. So, yeah, I think it influences, just like Kevin said, by just because we humans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the only way it won't influence it if it's like a Russell Westbrook situation when he averages triple-double.
true.
Like that at the time, that was so like out of this world that everybody like, oh, he the MVP, like hands down.
Like, if you argue that, you just hate him.
Yeah, because nobody ever thought that we see that again. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, because it's like we've seen guys win it and then flame out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but yeah, I think like Kevin said, it's just because like, bruh, this dude is It's ridiculous what he doing right now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But we said it. Toronto don't stand a chance with stopping him. Like, hey, what?
Yeah.
Bro, he is out there just doing whatever, however, whenever. Ain't nothing you can do.
And what else we got? Atlanta, I don't even want to talk about that. They ain't got a chance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see, look, yo, Kevin don't care, bro. Yo, Kevin does not care. He did, yo. All right, I feel you. I don't think they can beat Miami.
Especially now with Capella being out.
Yeah. This is rough.
It's okay, Mike.
But
Just
you
go
ain't,
ahead
have
and give it
to,
up, Mike.
you ain't have to disrespect them like that, but yeah, they ain't got a chance.
Kids don't even talk about it.
You Quinn already eradicated
It's
them from
over
the
with.
face of the earth last week. Why do they even exist? But you know,
It's so man, Jim out there dropping 40 on these dudes. Like it's
man.
it's
Shout
over
out,
with.
hey, shout out to Trey, man. Kevin, you be front on Trey. Shout out to Trey. Trey doing what he can.
He's doing what he can. What else can he do?
Nothing.
I mean, unless Herter and Hunter come out there and just go off.
turn in the Brown and Smart.
Yeah, and it's not even in their nature. Like that.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
Yeah, I think Bogdanovich is the second. Well, John Collins, but after that, I think Bogdanovich is like the next leading scorer. And
Collins ain't even right now.
He's not right. He's not himself.
Nah, he look like he playing timid. Not timid like he's scared to play. I'm talking about
and he don't want to get hurt
of his leg. Yeah. Not like
so.
That. So my bad. You right.
Yeah. You still know.
Look.
So look, I kind of.
What up, though?
What did I say? Milwaukee in 6. It was 5 or 6. I can't remember.
I think you said 5.
No. That was me. I was super disrespectful to Chicago. You gave them 2 though.
I gave them 2.
I think you did. I know I was super disrespectful, and I hate I was that disrespectful because I really messed with DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I don't think they get another game
Mike,
like that out of DeMar.
But Mike, you weren't disrespectful, man. It's just how they ended the season.
And Lonzo being hurt.
They had a lot of injuries. Yeah. Oh man, that's what you said, Kevin.
I don't know if DeMar can do that again.
Yes,
you don't think so, Kevin?
Yeah, I love DeMar DeRozan, but
I think he can do it the rest of the series. I don't think they can win.
Are you saying it because of the opponent? You don't think he can do that again?
Yeah, like I don't think. Well, I don't mean like score. Well, I guess scoring 40 is putting them on your back, but
I do.
I don't know if he can lead them to victory in this series.
Nah, they're not gonna win the series.
It's too much stacked up against them. I'll say it like that.
Nah, they're not winning.
That's what I'll say.
They're not winning the series, but I think he can average 30 or better.
Yeah.
Especially with Middleton now, you don't have to guard him no more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how long he's gonna be out. It's an MCL sprain, they said. Which, like you said a couple weeks back, that could be the day, that could be 3 weeks, that could be 3 months.
Right.
That's what KD had, right? Missed 20 games.
I don't know if he had a tear or not, a strain or what.
It's a sprain, something, but he missed 20 games. But I'm not gonna bet against Giannis. He gonna do whatever he need to do. He needs to go 60, so 60. He need to
Giannis ain't losing another series.
25 rebounds. He'll get 25 rebounds. You know, but I don't know about that because Middleton being out gonna hurt.
Giannis ain't losing another series this year. Mark my words.
Middleton being out gonna hurt, man.
Do they play Phoenix? I mean, not Phoenix, but do they play Philly?
Give a damn who they play.
That beat Philly.
Giannis ain't losing.
The
is not losing.
Only team that can beat them right now, and they ain't healthy. I think Phoenix could beat them. I don't think Memphis could get them. I think Memphis a little too young. Golden State could get them.
I can't see nobody beating them. If Middleton is not like severely hurt.
That's what I'm saying. If he don't play and they play like Golden State will beat them. Hell, but Brooklyn will beat them. If Boston will beat them without Middleton.
Yeah.
I ain't
So you
even gonna
saying
lie.
so you saying Boston gonna beat the Nets, Mike? Is that what you're saying?
I said Brooklyn will beat them. I said Boston will beat them too. The winner of the Boston Brooklyn series winning the East.
You think so? What you think about that, Kevin?
I'm telling you.
Is this based off Middleton being hurt? Or no, you just think that
Even if he not hurt, I
well
think
then
if Boston win, Boston, they growing up and they've grown up and they've been together for a while. And I think that see you be so disrespectful to Jason Tatum.
what where is this coming from?
Bro, you always say Quinn.
Yeah, he basically
Look,
hate the
man,
dude.
y'all don't think I can criticize somebody without being
No,
disrespectful.
no. We
can't,
ain't
Kev.
saying criticize.
Yeah, you ruthless, Kevin. We call you that all the time.
You don't like Jason Tatum.
How you figure?
Quinn.
Mike, trust me, I know. Look at it. Look at that look on your face right now. You know you tell the truth.
Exactly.
It's not that I don't like Jay. It ain't too many players that I dislike.
See,
I
Mike,
don't
see, Mike,
dislike Jason
Mike,
Tatum.
that's different between me and Kevin. I don't like somebody. I'm gonna tell you, Kevin ain't gonna like him and destroy him, and then say, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Because
Right.
I don't dislike Jason Tatum. Am I the biggest fan of Jason Tatum? No, but I don't dislike him.
That's oxymoronic, what you just said. I don't like his game, but I don't dislike it.
And it's not even that I don't like his game. There's some things that kind of like turn me off about his game a little bit.
What is it, Kev?
I've never been a fan of his shot selection. But I will say it's not as bad as it was.
So, how do you compare his shot selection to PG shot selection? Because that's one of your favorite players. That's why I'm asking.
I don't think PG take bad shots.
You just think he misses a volume sometimes?
I mean, you trying to make a joke, but
I'm not.
yeah, I do.
I'm asking for real. No, I'm
I
asking
do.
This
for real.
man said he missing volume.
No,
I do.
see,
Yo,
see,
'cause
Mike,
he do sometimes.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm just saying he misses in volume sometimes.
And
But
one of Paul George's biggest issues is injuries.
yeah,
But and you might disagree with me, but Jason Tatum is not the all-around player that Paul George is.
yeah, I kind of agree with him on that, Mike.
He's
Man,
not the
y'all
all-around player
crazy.
that Paul
Yo,
George.
man.
He's as good a scorer.
Jason Tatum.
I don't think Jason Tatum is as good on the defensive end as PG.
Defense, Jason Tatum is a hooper. And all that stuff you be talking, oh, this guy don't play. Man, don't none of them dudes play no defense. Man, they play defense
right
by
about that.
8 possessions a game.
Yeah, you about right about that. I respect Paul George more than most people do. And I guess
I'm not saying I don't respect Paul George. You just don't like or respect Jason Tatum.
I respect Jason Tatum.
I like Paul.
I respect Jason Tatum.
No, you don't. No, you
The
don't.
man can hoop. How can I not respect this? He can hoop.
Look, they could beat them tomorrow. Jason Tatum have 40. This man still gonna say, but Brooklyn gonna get him at 7. I don't believe in Tatum like that. Why? I tell you. That's what he'll say. But I'm just
Milwaukee
saying,
winning the East.
the winner of that series winning the East, though.
Milwaukee winning it regardless to me.
Nah.
I think it all depends on.
Only thing that can change my mind about that is if Ben Simmons come back and that Brooklyn team looks different.
Milwaukee winning the East.
Whoever win that series winning the East. Boston win, they winning. Brooklyn win, they winning.
Yeah, I think it all depends on Middleton because Giannis can go off if Middleton ain't out there with him for a long period of time. Then I don't know if they can overcome that. So yeah, I agree with Mike. It all depends on Middleton though. For me,
Listen, man, whoever win that series, I'm telling y'all, one of the B's, Brooklyn or Boston. Book it.
They gonna win the finals too, then, right?
Oh, who on the other side? I'm telling y'all, man.
Phoenix hobble right now, man.
Everybody sleeping on Golden State, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I like Memphis. I like but Golden State, man.
Minnesota about to take Memphis out.
To lunch or dinner. That's the only thing they taking them out to. So I don't know, but whoever win that Boston Brooklyn series, winning the East,
I don't know what's gonna happen in the West.
yeah. So whoever win that series, winning it all.
That book injury is big, man.
Humongous. That's scary though.
That's big, man.
Because whoever
that changed the whole landscape of the Western Conference playoffs, man. To me.
But whoever win the B series, winning the league, winning the finals.
You call it the B series?
Yeah. Boston or Brooklyn, son.
No.
Yeah, I disagree, but I mean, you know.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what it is.
The only way I can agree with that is if Middleton is just hurt
See
to the degree where, like,
see how disrespectful he is to Jason Tatum.
Mike, I said the same thing.
Hey, bro, y'all swear that I just be hating on people. Man.
I ain't say you was hating on. You don't like Jason Tatum.
Kevin's super passive aggressive, man. Kevin super passive aggressive.
I don't hate Jason Tatum, bro. He's just not like,
You don't like him.
y'all. Look, everybody got players that they're just not the biggest fan of.
And Jason Tatum is one of yours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't like. I ain't saying you wrong, right, or indifferent.
So you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm like, oh, Jason Tatum, and then he come in here and drop 40, and then, like, you know, people think I'm just saying, oh, hey, Jason Tatum trash. No, I'm not saying that.
Hey, Cap. See what I'm saying?
It's just I put him in the same category like that I put Trae Young in. I just hate that shot selection sometimes.
Bruh, Jason Tatum. All right. You ain't, I don't know what you gonna say. They win and he get the Bill Russell MVP finals. Because if they win this series, no, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Bruh.
So yeah, he'll tell you he gonna find something to say slick. Why?
Kevin gonna say he won MVP, but I ain't like his shot selection.
Jaylen Brown really was the MVP.
Should have gave it Marcus Smart.
Peyton Pritchard really was the MVP. I tell you, say so crazy. I'm telling y'all though. Nah, I think for real, whoever win that series, they're gonna win it all.
I like Boston, Mike, but I don't know if they could go that far with it.
Why not?
I don't know.
They the best defensive team in the NBA.
So you really think that they beat Milwaukee?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think Brooklyn can beat Milwaukee, but I don't think Boston can.
Because you can let Giannis do whatever he want to do, and then you just lock everybody else up.
So you gonna let Giannis go 60? Because that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
You not gonna stop him anyway. So ain't no need to be filing him and doing all that. Let him go and get what he gonna get. Then everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that tactic.
Why not? But because Tatum gonna do what he do.
That's true, but if you make enough for 50 points from one player every game.
Hey man, listen, man. You ain't got listen. Stop hating on Jason Tatum.
I ain't even mentioned Jason Tatum.
And I don't even like Duke. Y'all haters, man. Y'all haters.
I didn't know you was such a big Jason Tatum fan, White.
I've always been a big Jason Tatum fan. I don't even like Duke.
I thought y'all about to say I thought you was a North Carolina guy.
bruh, but I'm saying the man can ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Florida, but I like Fred Taylor.
I like Fred too.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, all right.
I go Kevin on you with that. Nah.
I mean, I ain't never had nothing against Florida.
I know you.
Except when Tebow was there.
I know you haven't, but you got some against Auburn, right?
Who
And
are they?
LSU.
Who are they?
I did. So
Who are they?
I definitely don't like UF.
They should have sent them to the Big 12. That's what they should have. Yeah, should have sent it to the Big 12.
Who?
Auburn and LSU.
Nah, they should have kept Texas and Oklahoma in it. But look, man. So y'all heard it from me. That's whoever win that gonna win it all. And
What you're saying is by this time next week, when we talk, we'll know who the NBA champion is gonna be.
So look, now what he's saying is I'm disrespectful to Jason Tatum, but he ain't disrespectful to Giannis.
how?
Cause you saying that
He has a
whoever
point,
win that
Mike.
series, you putting Boston in position to win the NBA championship.
Yeah.
But you saying that Milwaukee can beat Boston, even though Milwaukee has proven that they can win it.
I didn't say they can't beat Boston. I'm just saying they won't. That ain't being disrespectful. That ain't being disrespectful. It's just saying
Semantics, Mike.
Jason Tatum has arrived. Ta-da!
And Giannis been there. He been around.
I'm saying, but it don't mean he can't lose.
Okay.
That's like saying that would be like saying LeBron or KD should never lose or Steph should never lose. Jason Tatum a bad boy, man.
You realize you had this
Giannis
confidence
level
in
bad boy.
Yeah,
Wow, Mike.
bro. I'm saying
Wow,
he shoot the ball light years better than Giannis.
Mike.
His post game, does he not?
Mike, I'm talking about your statement. Like,
I
Mike,
ain't talking about how he get him. I'm talking about whether you
Bruh.
get him or not. Giannis gonna get him.
He shoot the ball light years better than Giannis. His post game light years better than Giannis. He got light years more move than Giannis. He handled the ball better than Giannis. Only thing he don't do better than Giannis is pass the ball and play defense.
But at the end of the day, with all that stuff he do better than Giannis, at the end of the day.
I didn't say he was better. I didn't say he was. He does. I didn't say he was better than him.
that's what you just said.
No, I didn't. You said, is he on that level? Yeah. They up 2-0 on Brooklyn, right?
No, that's fine. You go ahead and take Jason Tatum, and I'll take Giannis.
That's because you don't like Tatum. That don't mean he not good. That don't mean he not good.
I never said he wasn't good.
Bruh, yeah, I'm
You had
taking
to be a
Tatum.
fool to say Tatum's not good. Like that's not
Bruh.
that's not even a question.
I'm just saying, y'all talking like this dude a scrub.
No, we're not. You saying that because we don't think that he's on the level that you think he's on.
I don't know what level y'all looking at.
I don't think he on Giannis level, Mike.
I don't think he's NBA Finals MVP caliber, and that's a different level.
That's a different caliber altogether. That Mike. Giannis
What?
is on that level.
Iggy won NBA Finals MVP,
That was a different kind of MVP, Mike. Come
and
on,
Kawhi
man.
won and averaging 13 points a game.
But
That's a
you know
different
what I
type
mean.
of.
But
all
okay, we're
NBA
not talking about
MVPs
that
are not
Kawhi.
made
We're
the
talking
same.
about
Okay.
Toronto Kawhi that won Finals MVP.
Not
caliber.
San Antonio Kawhi.
You know what I'm saying, Mike.
Mike,
I
no.
don't.
Yeah,
Y'all talking like
Yeah, you do.
because I think Tatum is all of the above. Y'all crazy.
Mike, so you finna sit here and tell me the MVP finals that Kawhi won in San Antonio wasn't different from the MVP final that he won in Toronto. It wasn't different.
Yeah, because the best player for Miami, the best 3 players for Miami was playing, and
No,
And-
I'm not
and-
even talking about who
and
they were playing. I'm talking
and
about
two of the best 3
I'm
players
talking about-
in
Mike,
Toronto wasn't playing.
Dude,
Yeah.
he doing this to make his point.
Listen,
Like-
so you telling me KD healthy and Clay healthy, they might not win a game.
They don't.
Yeah.
But
So y'all can miss me with this
Dude.
bullshit.
Dude.
Jason Tatum
Dude.
just as good as all of them.
Mike is good at this. This is what he do.
I'm
He's great at it.
Yeah, he's
Jason
good at it
Tatum.
when he
Jason-
find a loophole and he can make his point and keep going with it. He good at this.
He's in a loophole.
You
Look.
got it. You got
Bugging
it. But
right
he
now,
know what I'm
Mike.
saying. As long as
Tatum-
because I know he know what I'm saying.
Tatum just as good as any of them guys.
Okay.
Mike, you bugging right now, Mike.
I tell you what, you ride with your boy.
He
You
got
go ahead and
50
do
point games. He got all this. Only thing, yeah, he ain't been in the finals. Y'all do know he took
Mike.
your boy. No, wait, he took your boy 7 games when he was like 20. Then when
Mike.
he was 20, that was without Kyrie.
Mike.
No,
Mike.
that was without Kyrie.
I
The
see
boy-
what you're doing right now, Mike. I see
I'm-
what you're doing right now,
I'm
Mike.
speaking facts.
I see what you're doing right now, Mike.
I'm speaking
good,
facts.
You're good at what you're doing right now, Mike, but you
So
know
did
better.
that not happen? When he was
I'm
20
like-
years old, did he not
That
dunk on LeBron at 20 years old in the Eastern Conference Finals? Did he
Yes,
not go
yes.
back the next year and go 7 games?
Yes. All
So
that
why
shit.
isn't he just as battle tested? All them years Giannis got knocked out, it's the same thing, right? You got to crawl before you walk. I'm just saying, at this point in his career, he ready. He's showing you. He guarding Kevin Durant, blocking Kevin Durant shots, playing good, hit big shots last night. But he had 30, whatever he had in the first game. Hey, man.
That's all
Like,
with
you know-
Boston. You know what's crazy to me with Boston? It's always Jason Tatum. It's never Jaylen Brown. That's what I don't be.
It's not. It's not. Jaylen Brown is a great athlete. I love Jaylen Brown, but I'm not going to Jaylen Brown in the clutch. No, I'm not. It's Jason Tatum, bro. And you can miss me with that bullshit. Jaylen Brown ain't now. Jaylen Brown ain't doing none of that. What y'all talking about? He ain't gonna do that. You taking Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum? And my team gonna beat your ass. If that's your guy, I guarantee you, I'm riding with Tatum, and we gonna go get us some more guys, and we gonna whoop your ass. If that's your guy,
Stop
No.
it, Mike. Stop it. Just stop it.
so you telling me you taking Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum?
I didn't say that. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, stop it. Because I know what you're doing right now. You know what you're doing right now.
I'm telling you how I feel about Jason
Hey
Tatum.
man, look,
He that guy.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Jason Tatum is an all-star, damn good player, capable of dropping 40, 50 on you. But I don't see him on Giannis level. That's all. I'm saying.
And it's crazy. You hate all the Duke wings. You hate Brandon Ingram. You hate Jason Tatum. Brandon Ingram went out there and scored 38 the other night.
Well, what you keep saying I hate? That's what I don't understand. You
Can't stand Brandon. You just said Brandon Ingram was a 6 man. Man scored 38 points the other night.
How many dudes score 38 off the bench? It's
Not
plenty dudes
many.
that can do that.
Not many. Ain't no damn
I'm
plenty.
saying, but
Jamal
look,
Crawford used to do it all
you
the
said-
time.
And
that's
look
the guy-
who
and
you
that's who
just
I-
named.
And that's who I compare him to. I compare him to Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams and them type dudes.
Listen,
That's who I
man.
compare him to. I'm sorry.
That's a great
That's how I
comparison.
look at it.
Actually.
Jason Tatum is the real deal. Now I don't know what
I
y'all.
don't doubt that, but it depends on your definition of the real deal. If it's Giannis caliber real deal, I disagree. That's all I'm saying.
Giannis,
He's not-
KD, all them.
Are you serious right now, Mike?
I'm dead ass
So
serious.
Jason Tatum is Kevin Durant caliber player to you.
Yeah,
Okay, well, point taken.
yeah.
I ain't taking that point, Kevin. You crazy.
I mean, no, he made the point. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Why isn't he? He don't have the hardware. All right. They ain't have it till they got it.
I ain't really it.
Nah, it ain't
I just
it.
don't see it. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
So you telling me right now, Mike,
what? What
when you watch these two players play, Giannis and Tatum, you don't see any distinction between the two.
Yeah,
None.
Jason Tatum can shoot.
So what you're saying is he's actually better than Giannis.
Nah, he ain't better than Giannis. I can't do that. Giannis just gave him a 50 piece in the NBA Finals.
But the
to close
one-
out
but
the
the
game.
one
So
thing you
what are we
just said-
arguing then?
What you mean? Y'all arguing that he not on that level. Like, I didn't never say he was better than him. I'm saying he just as good as all of them. He just as good as he better than, and he better than Paul George.
Okay, I gotta go.
You damn right.
I gotta go.
What? Okay. What has Paul George done that Jason Tatum ain't done?
I'm gone.
I don't know. Answer that question. What has Paul George done that Jason Tatum ain't done?
I'm gone.
What has he done?
Neither one of them has done that, and I guess then.
No, I'm asking. Paul George ain't won no
Hey,
MVPs.
man, it's just a matter of, I'm not talking about
No.
I'm not talking about trophies. Or anything.
What has he
I'm talking
done?
about
What has he done that
talking
Tatum
about-
ain't done?
as this certain caliber of player?
What has he done that Tatum ain't done?
I answered that already.
They done played in multiple Eastern Conference Finals.
I answered that already.
They ain't now
I'm
one of
saying,
them played in the
that's
NBA Finals. Paul George can shoot. Jason Tatum can shoot.
Okay.
Paul George get to the rack. Jason Tatum, bruh.
Okay.
So is Paul George on Giannis level and KD and LeBron?
No.
Oh, okay then.
And Jason
So-
Tatum ain't either.
So what level Paul George on?
Hey man, I guess him and Jason Tatum on the same level because I can't put him on Giannis's level. That's just not gonna. No.
So if he go, so what he go win it all and get Finals MVP? Is he on this level then?
Yes. What?
So that's the only thing that's the separation.
That's a big thing, though, Mike.
That's a big thing.
So Charles Barkley ain't on said power forward. Whoever Kevin Garnett level.
When we can't just do it like that.
You
We
just
can't
y'all
do-
just
nah,
said
no,
that was
no,
the
no,
big
no,
thing.
no.
Don't do that, Mike. Don't do that, Mike.
That's what y'all just said was the big separation. Was
do
that
that, Mike.
y'all said that, not me?
We didn't say that's the only separation.
Y'all just fucking said
No.
that's the big separation.
It is
He
a
said
big
that's
separation.
A big separation, not the
We didn't say
separation.
the.
Bruh, man, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all just
Mike.
said,
Mike,
y'all
you
just,
Mike, you watch basketball, Mike. You know what we talking about,
He
Mike.
do.
so you telling me Jason Tatum can't take over a ball game?
Of course he can.
So all this, what is, I don't know what y'all talking about. He's proving right now that he is a bona fide hooper.
Agree.
So what, and
But
y'all,
it's levels to it though.
okay.
And
Y'all the same two cats that say about had an argument about Colin Sexton and Trae Young.
like Mike, you know what you're doing. Like
What? I'm trying to figure out what y'all talking about.
we know it's levels to this.
Okay.
And,
So
and if you want to say that Jalen I can't think of his name now. Jason Tatum is on the same level with Giannis, then that's cool.
So
But
so
I
so
disagree.
Jason Tatum don't
I
have a
totally
ring
disagree.
till he get his ring. But y'all don't think the dude, y'all acting like he just Dickie Simpkins or something. Man, y'all crazy.
You know ain't nobody
Bro,
said that.
you don't even like Tatum. That's what I'm saying.
He said I don't like Tatum.
Because you just
You
said
said
you
it.
just said Jaylen Brown is as good as Tatum. Man, get the fuck
ain't
out of
far
here.
off. He ain't far off.
He can barely handle the basketball, dog.
Hey, he did like yeah, she got shot the other night.
Man,
Hey, he twisted his own ankle just dribbling up the court.
bruh. That dude is
Hey man.
he
Right.
Richard Dumas. That's Jaylen Brown.
Oh no, see now you being disrespectful. You talking about me being disrespectful.
How?
You being disrespectful.
I do. Richard Dumas, Mike.
So you
Come
you
on,
take
dog.
so Jaylen, you taking Jaylen Brown as a centerpiece of your franchise? Yes or no?
Why not? Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna beat the shit out you every time you
Yeah.
come play
And
me.
I'm gonna take Giannis and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you with
I ain't talking about Giannis. I'm talking about Jaylen Brown.
but I am talking about Giannis. though.
We talking about
That's what
Jaylen,
that-
but we
that's
talking
where
about
the
Jaylen Brown and
conversation
Jason Tatum. You taking Jaylen Brown and making him the centerpiece of your franchise.
Sure, why not? But at the same time, you taking okay, yeah, whatever. You can have that one. You taking Jason Tatum,
Yeah.
Giannis. Okay. Well then, like you just said, I'm gonna take my squad, I'm gonna beat the shit out of yours then. It's the same thing.
So you telling me I can't surround Jason Tatum with that same thing Giannis got and he can't win?
I don't think so.
Nah, I know you hate him.
I don't think
How
Jason
am I
Tatum
hating?
could
Now
do the
you
same
saw-
thing Giannis did last season, Mike. I don't think Jason
Hey,
Tatum
man,
could do what
if-
Giannis did.
If
Okay. All right, hey, listen, man. Hey, all right. That's all right.
if you swap those two, if you put Jason Tatum in that situation with Milwaukee last year, you think they win a championship?
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
no,
you crazy as hell.
no, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Hey,
Mike,
man.
come on, Mike. You
Man,
finna sit here and
crazy
tell
that.
me, Mike, you finna sit here and tell me that if you take Giannis off that team and replace him with Jason Tatum, they beat Phoenix.
You could
You're,
put
you're lying, Mike.
you
Mike,
could
you're lying.
put you
You
could
don't believe
put
that
you
shit.
could put KD on that team. You could put Giannis on that team. You could put LeBron James on
And he
that team.
called me
And
disrespectful.
you could put LeBron James
He
on that
called
team.
me disrespectful. You just disrespected the shit out of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So KD couldn't have done that, or LeBron James couldn't have done that.
You talking about two of the greatest players ever? Hell yeah, they could have done it.
That's what I just said.
Tatum is not in that league, Mike.
Okay.
So Tatum, one of the greatest
And-
players ever.
He working, bro. He 23 years old.
So now we don't have to answer the question. I was supposed to answer the question, but you don't have to.
Answer what question?
I was supposed to
You
answer
talking
your
about some?
question.
You had that bullshit about Jaylen Brown. Yeah, I'm holding your feet to the fire about that.
You
That's
wanted
some
me to
flat
answer
out
that, but
bullshit.
You can't answer that question. I just asked you.
You said he
Jason
one of the
Tatum,
greatest.
players of all time. We're not talking about age.
I said not right.
I'm
Okay,
asking
not
you a
right now.
question.
No, not right now.
Okay.
Nah. But in that, when they do the top 100, I bet you in that motherfucker. And I bet you Jaylen Brown ain't. Now we can bet that.
All right,
Keep
look.
bringing Jaylen Brown
Look.
into the conversation.
Because Kevin
I
act like
brought it.
Jaylen Brown is
Look.
Scottie Pippen.
Okay, look. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Oh, no, you ain't giving me shit. I'm
Whatever.
taking that.
No,
He ain't
what I'm
in no
saying is-
top
what I'm
100.
saying is I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue that.
You
But
can't.
what I'm saying is Jason Tatum is not on Giannis level, bro. And I'm
Alright.
sticking to that one.
You
Mike,
don't like
Mike,
Tatum,
I'm
period.
stick- I'm sticking
Tatum
to that.
could win 3 in a row, you going to say.
No,
He
I'm
ain't
not.
on Giannis
I'm
level.
not. I ain't never been the one to like not admit when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I come around on anybody. How many times have I said I don't like Luka Doncic? And what did I just say about
Listen,
Luka Doncic? How
I
many
don't-
times have I said I don't like Trae Young? And what did I say about Trae Young? It's been plenty of dudes.
You
I'm like,
still
I don't
talk.
like
You still don't like Trae Young.
But I what did I say about Trae Young earlier though? I'm
You
saying
don't like
Trae
him.
Young, Trae Young can hoop. He made adjustment. He don't take
Man,
the same.
hey,
shot
look.
he expect.
Y'all finna make me want Boston to win just so y'all can
You
shut
already
the hell
want
up.
Boston to win. Where's
You already want to win.
Nah, KD my favorite guy. I want KD to win.
But that's irrelevant. Whether
But
he
you
your
but you
favorite
saying
guy
that
or not.
KD ain't the best player on the floor when they play. That's what you saying.
That's what it sounds like.
Nah, to me, KD the best player in the NBA.
That ain't what it sounds like.
They ain't what it sounds like, Mike.
Cause I'm giving somebody else. I can't say the
So-
dude can't hoop.
So I said he can hoop.
No, you didn't.
What the fuck? Come on.
You never,
dog.
you never say that. And you saying Jaylen Brown is just as good as him.
So no, I
Got it.
retracted that statement. No, look, man. Hey,
You just got mad. You like Demeter always want to play with Jason Frog. That's what you said. Demeter.
nah, look, I
Why
give
you
you
don't
that.
play with Jalen Frog?
I'll give you that. But look, I ain't arguing this shit no more. We've been sitting here for
Cause you
20
can't.
minutes arguing this shit.
Mike done went
Because
crazy.
I can't.
man.
No, you can't argue the fact that Jason Tatum is better than Giannis.
I ain't never say he was better than Giannis.
You just said it.
Mike, you
I
just
said he was just as good as Giannis, KD, and LeBron. Them the three
Mike.
best players in the league to me.
Mike.
Giannis, KD, and LeBron, the best players in the NBA.
So you saying Jason Tatum's top
LeBron
five?
James at 96 years old, still better than
So
everybody.
Jason Tatum a top 5 player.
Let me see. I got 3
No,
already.
you shouldn't have to think about that. If
Yeah,
you just- if you go
because
by
my
what you just
three,
said.
my top 3 is LeBron, KD, and Giannis. The top
Okay.
3.
So
And I
Jason
got
Tatum top 5.
nope, Joel Embiid, and I don't know who I go 5th. I'll probably still go with Steph Curry at 5. Yeah, I'll probably still go Steph. So
So
he's
you're-
not top 5. I'm
you're
not
top-
going to sit here and say, because I never said he was better than them, right? Joel Embiid, definitely top 5, and I'm going Steph Curry still. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Top 10? Yeah, him, Luka, Dame.
So what you basically just told me is our tier list is not the same as far as like how many people we put in first tier, second tier, third tier. So that's what we argue, really.
Bro, he a top tier NBA player, bro.
I don't disagree with that. But see, what I'm saying is our tier list, like your tier list, stops at 10. Mine stop at 5. You see what I'm saying? You saying he a top 10 player. I agree with that. He is a top 10 player. But what I'm saying is I separate the top 10 and I put the top 5 with LeBron, KD, Giannis, Embiid, probably self, yeah. But after that, there's another tier. I put him in
It's
that
a
second
space
tier.
between that second 5.
It's a space between
See,
each.
here we go. He not going to see. You see what I'm saying? This is what he doing right here. He not going. He not going to agree with that.
No, I don't. It's a space between each brain cell in y'all brain.
See, you see what I'm saying? You see what he doing?
Top. I'm saying
I
they top
gotta go,
10. He
He
top
good,
10.
I agree.
Bro.
Do you not hear me? Do you not hear me say that I agree with that?
Agree with what?
Just
He
because
top
He's
10?
top 10. But
Yeah.
that's a different tier than top 5.
Because there's only 5 spots. He top 10, top. What the hell you want me to say?
Mike,
So,
stop.
so what? So Jaylen Brown top 11?
Nate.
Hey, Paul George top 10? Is Paul
Mike.
George top 10?
Mike, you funny.
I'm asking it, because in my 10, I got them 5. I got Dame. I got Luka. What's my man? Jason Tatum. I got Ja. I got Kawhi Leonard. And Jokic. Yeah.
You still got Kawhi in there? We'll talk about that later. Never mind.
Well, he ain't played, but I just take him out and see Kyrie half play, so I guess I can't put him in there still, but yeah.
But yeah, what?
Them my 10. And what you got?
And all of them on all 10 of
So-
those on the same
So
level.
who y'all got?
You
Who
took
y'all
two
got?
out. You took 2 out though.
Who y'all got? Y'all got Jaylen Brown, Giannis. Who else? Kevin clearly think Jaylen Brown is Scottie Pippen. So I'm just saying.
Kevin, he ain't gonna let you let that one down, Kevin. So just go ahead and take that one, Kevin.
I don't give a damn. I like Jaylen Brown. Look,
That's what I'm saying. You say he top 10. So that he in your second tier. He in my 4th. Because he ain't better than Devin Booker. He ain't better than Jamal Murray. He ain't better than none of them to me. Kyrie
hey,
Irving.
man, I gotta go.
Man, this is just getting good too.
Nah, it ain't getting good. It's fucking stagnant.
I can
We've
do this
been
the rest of the day.
sitting here- Hell yeah. We've been sitting here arguing this for the last 30 minutes.
You know
But
why?
I ain't got no damn what.
Because I know Mike ain't gonna come off that fence. So I could just go back and forth with him all day about it.
And I
Ain't
like
nobody
Jaylen
gonna
Brown.
come off of it. Ain't nobody gonna come off of it.
You
It
wrong,
just
by the
is
way,
what
Mike.
it is. Me and Mike been knowing each other for 20 years. You know how many of these arguments we
What-
done had?
what
And they
that-
don't ever go nowhere.
What that called Jason Tatum?
Mike, your old Duke lover, Mike. I ain't know you had it in.
Nah, bro. Hey, listen. I like Jalen. I meant Jason Tatum and Brandon Ingram. Look, he don't even like Brandon Ingram. Look, he don't fool with, and he a Duke fan. Look, man, we gotta go. We gotta go, man. And shout out to Jay Wright. He retired, Villanova head coach. One of the best coaches in the game. Top 5. Argue that.
Is he on a different tier from
It's a-
other
it's a
coaches though,
different-
Mike?
different tier.
Absolutely.
How is he on a different tier? You know what? Never mind.
Nah,
How is he not?
I'm telling you, Quinn. Like
How is he not? How is
so
Jay
that-
Wright
Wait,
not?
it's
How
cool
are
to
you
have a
saying-
top 5 coaches, but you can't have a top 5 NBA player.
I
It's different
did
than
have a top
10.
5.
Yeah, it's a
But
different.
you saying,
It's a different.
But you saying
tier
number
from
one is on the
top
same
10.
tier. You said
Coach
number
K number 1.
Yeah.
and he's on the same tier. Who's your
Yeah.
okay? If Coach
Top,
K
top
number
5
one,
and top 10 is the same tier to Mike.
it's
Except for
impossible,
coach.
Mike. It can't be.
Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Jason Tatum is certified.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can kiss my ass with all this
Mm-hmm.
who better than him and who ain't.
Okay.
He better than Jaylen Brown. I know that.
Mhm. You see how he harp on one point?
Yeah. That's the biggest point to make.
Nah, it's no different from the point you made that these dudes are that he's not top 5, but you put him on the same tier as Giannis. You just said he's not top 5, but you say he's the same tier as Giannis. It's no different. It's the same
But
thing.
you Mike, so what? So the number 1 player and the number 10 player, they're all on the same tier, right? So if we just take this somewhere else, so what you're telling me is at the end of the last college football season, Georgia, Oklahoma was on the same tier.
That's a whole team.
We talking about rankings.
We're talking about tiers, is what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about tiers.
Most of the it ain't even just got to be.
Oh, y'all talking about tiers because that's what y'all had after the game.
It ain't even just like basketball or sports in general. A lot of times when we making arguments, when people make arguments, the difference be your definition of this tier or that tier or this level of that or that level. That's the argument. It ain't really even like the players. It's just the different levels. Is the argument. It's definitions. Our definition is different from his definition of
Jason Tatum.
Tier 2.
We ain't talking about tiers. Y'all definition of Jason Tatum
we actually are.
is different than my definition of Jason Tatum. My definition of Jason Tatum is he a hooper. Kevin's definition of Jason Tatum is Jaylen Brown better than him.
No, it's not.
Jaylen Brown can't. Man,
so you see what this turns into when we do this? It turns into him bashing Jaylen Brown now. And then
I like Jaylen Brown, but he's not Jason Tatum. He ain't even close. It ain't even close.
This is what it turns into, though.
Bro, it's not even close.
Because you're trying to make your point, it turns into him bashing Jason.
What did I say bad about Jaylen Brown? He can't hardly dribble. Is that not true?
No, it's not true.
Okay. Watch him. Oh, hell, you looking at. So you rather him handle the ball than Jason Tatum?
That's not what I said.
I know it damn well that ain't. He is not Jason Tatum, and it ain't even close.
That's not what I said.
It ain't even close.
But you see how like it just keeps going.
It's not close.
Okay, it's not close, Mike.
This man.
What else do I have to agree with to get this conversation?
Is Jaylen Brown better than Brandon Ingram?
No, he's not, Mike.
I'm asking a legit question.
I'm giving you an answer. He's not. Because I gotta go. I'm trying to get this conversation over with. What else do I have to agree with to get this conversation?
You ain't gotta agree. I want your truthful, honest answer. You might like him more. You might like him more.
He's not.
Man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Jason, hey, boy, y'all better be glad I like KD.
Yep.
This man here.
Oh boy.
Some damn Jaylen Brown.
You good at that, Mike. I give it to you, Mike. You good.
Yeah, he's good at making his argument.
Should have been a lawyer.
Well, y'all go look at their stats when y'all get off here.
I don't need to. Go ahead.
I know you don't, because we can clearly see who the better player.
Jason Tatum.
We can clearly see who the better player.
He's better. He's better.
Right. He know that.
Yeah, I do. He's better.
Like I said,
is that all I had to do to get this conversation over with?
Shout out to Jay Wright, man, on a great career.
Oh boy, ooh, y'all the truth.
And rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. We didn't mention that last week, but definitely rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins. And yeah, man. That's all we got, man. We'll get at y'all next week. That was another episode. Relax and take notes.
Boy, Errol Spence too.
Yeah, Errol take that fight with Bud Crawford this year.
This past weekend.
He did. That was ugly. That was ugly. But yeah.
A whole different conversation next week, guys. I hope it is.
About what?
But this basketball conversation, I'm hoping for chaos now, just so we come back and talk.
What kind of chaos? Milwaukee definitely winning. They ain't losing.
All series going 7 games would be chaos for me.
Nah, they're gonna do what they do. But yeah, that was another episode. Let's take notes. Mike Pace, K Dub, the homie Queer, the Tatum haters. We'll get back in town next week. If Boston win, I'm buying me a Celtics jersey.
And if they lose?
Buy me a KD jersey.
That's it.
Shit. Yeah. I want KD to win. See what I'm saying? I hedge my bet. Fifth on KD, fifth on Tatum. Nah. But we're going to get back at y'all next week, man. Till then, peace out.
Take it easy.
Y'all haters, man.